Welcome, everybody, here to the Sports Talk Network channel. I hope everybody's doing well. There's Chris Jericho Sim because Chris Jericho is back, baby. He's back in WWE. He's back on SmackDown Live. And I had a feeling that Chris Jericho would be coming back here on the road to SummerSlam, but I didn't think it would happen tonight here on the July 25th edition of SmackDown Live. The SmackDown Live after Battleground, the first SmackDown Live on the road to SummerSlam. And also, good things, I guess, sometimes happen on the 25th of a month. My birthday is in April, and I'm on my slow road to my 30th birthday next year, 2018. But here for my July month birthday, I guess you can say, my monthly birthdays, I'm on my road to 30 itself, to start my 30th year of life. But here on the 25th, on this month of my birthday, in a way, we get that present, the gift of Jericho. For me, his return, I do say Chris Jericho's debut in WWE was the best one, most entertaining, this and that, in WWE history, at least to me. Kane was second. Those two pretty dang close, but I would say Chris Jericho for certain, numero uno. A lot of crazy stuff going down here on the SmackDown Live edition and episode here tonight. I enjoyed it. Start to finish, pretty dang good all around. Quite honestly, the most underwhelming part of it was with the tag team division, and that wasn't even half bad. It just was, out of everything that happened, it was, but the build now to SummerSlam is going to be intriguing, and now WWE's going to be on their game. We're on the road to SummerSlam now. Both shows are now, with SmackDown Live officially being on the road right now to SummerSlam, along with already Monday Night Raw. So WWE's going to get their stuff together. They're going to have great episodes of Raw and SmackDown Live all the way to SummerSlam. I mean, just like they do on the road to WrestleMania. They're that long road and journey. All episodes pretty dang good on both situations, because that's just how WWE is. They give their best effort in those things. Not saying they don't give effort at all during other pay-per-view builds, but you obviously know, and you would hope that they would give their all and best when it comes to Big Four pay-per-views, and specifically even above that, when it comes to SummerSlam and it comes to WrestleMania. Because as much as we give Vince McMahon flack on other things and out of touch and all the other stuff people say, which I don't believe with, or at least not totally, Vince doesn't, he isn't going to deal with crap from writers or others about with SummerSlam or Road to SummerSlam and WrestleMania. He wants it the best, and as great as it certainly can be. Well, that's when they bring out their big guns and ideas for the feuds of who's going to be in feuds, this and that, title matches galore. We're going to have 12 to 14 matches that my team, and my awesome guests, and I might even have lined up a new guest. For those that might be watching this video for the first time, and I'll probably be saying this each and every video I do until we get to SummerSlam prediction show. So I apologize for those that do actually watch me weekly or daily or every time I put a video up. But I will be saying I haven't been on camera for a while for a reason, but I will be back on camera, make my grand return on camera at the SummerSlam prediction show, dressed to the nines. Or at least, well, first I'd be dressed. That's usually a good thing. But beyond that, I'm ready for the occasion. That's going to be a big show. It's going to be a big episode. It's going to be awesome. Again, my team will be there. Hopefully the whole team. And also my guests that I have already penciled in, and some that I have been speaking with, slid into their DMs on Twitter, and talked to some other ones. So hopefully we'll be able to get a full house. Heck, it might even be so full that we might have to let someone go, or they might have to go anyways, only be there for a short time, and let other guests come in. It might even be that lit AF, as the cool kids say nowadays. Or maybe they don't. Maybe that's an old saying already. Who knows? Short attention span in America that we are. But point being is, this SmackDown Live was awesome. Chris Jericho is back, baby, and AJ Styles is the new United States champion. So you have two title changes in 72 hours. And you have, even to start off this hot potato wing, have AJ Styles winning a house show. Then I thought, because of how they were booking SmackDown Live Sense, in my prediction video for Battleground, going with AJ Styles to retain, because I thought, oh, they're going to move forward without it. The rumors and thoughts of Vince McMahon not wanting so many anti-American heels on SmackDown Live. It might be turning Kevin Owens face. This and that. So I thought, okay, maybe AJ Styles will retain, and AJ and Cena will face the WrestleMania, or SummerSlam, gosh darn it, for the United States Championship one-on-one. And then you don't have to people don't have to worry and go crazy and burn Twitter to the ground for Cena to be in the WWE title match in that scenario that I was thinking of before tonight's episode of SmackDown Live on USA Network. But that wasn't the case, wasn't it? So no one wins the title back. Surprise, surprise, and interesting. There's no match that happened. So I thought, okay, maybe then they'll just continue the story with, AJ was a fully pinned, so he gets a match at SummerSlam one-on-one. And then the way they kind of did that, but also Jericho got in the mix because Jericho came back and to get his actual rematch, true rematch, for the United States Championship. So they make the triple threat match. They make the triple threat match in the opening of the show, but I didn't think that a title match or title change was actually going to go down. I think that was actually going to happen. But it did. They just won the title back, and there we go. We are set up there. Now, the other big thing, and we'll talk about other things, but the main things here to start off this review of SmackDown Live here on the Sports Talk Network. These Raw and SmackDown Live reviews are associated with this podcast, or with the podcast that's part of this channel, Steve's Wrestling Ramble, hosted by me, Steve, or you can call me Steve EK, whatever you wish, as long as you can get my attention. Yep. Or maybe I shouldn't say that way, but whatever. John Cena, Jinder Mahal. So that is going to happen. So Twitter may be burning right now with crazy tweets talking about John Cena getting a title match. Now, technically, he doesn't officially have it yet because he'll be facing Shinsuke Nakamura next week on SmackDown Live. Again, it's all about them ratings. Which, hey, you want great episodes heading into SummerSlam. I was just talking about it. SummerSlam, WrestleMania. WWE puts their best foot forward. They use that brain power that they actually have. And I mean the writers that they have, because they can be good. They can be freaking great. And this is the time they do shine for sure. Because, hey, someone wants a promotion, right? I would want one. Why not? But point being is, now we have John Cena. We're going to have John Cena versus Jinder Mahal. Probably will, since Nakamura's going to lose. Unless we get a triple threat. Could have a schmoz ending. Baron Corbin getting involved. Or even better, as everybody knows that I've been watching weekly on my show. I've been watching since I started 4 years ago. Back on Blog Talk Radio. Yeah, I like multi-superstar matches. And it seemed like SummerSlam was going to be almost a full card of multi-superstar matches. So, meaning in the men's division and women's divisions as well on SmackDown Live and Monday Night Raw. But it seems like that's not exactly the case, which to most is good. For title matches, there's a lot of those old school fans, good Michael and others, that will want it to be one-on-one. That's just the way title matches should be. I respect that, but for me, I like multi-superstar matches because it makes it more unpredictable, more entertaining, more interesting, more this, more that, more everything to me. I think it's best for business to have more of those type of matches in title matches. And I do see we do have a few people here watching live, so welcome to join the live chat. Give me your thoughts on anything I'm saying. I really like the video as well, but I just do. That's why also I'm huge into liking championship scrambles. Remember we had that once a time ago. Jericho won a championship scramble match to win the world championship. I forget what pay-per-view that was, but he did win that one because he was out of commission, came back, and then won the title. Royal Rumbles, of course. Everybody loves a Royal Rumble. Elimination Chambers. So I just like multi-superstar, multi-women matches because it is the most unpredictable. It's the most entertaining. Yeah, I know some don't like it because there's so many bodies, so many people in one match that it can just get goofy and not a great overall match storytelling. But for me, I think the opposite. Again, I think number one thing, since I've said it a couple times here, unpredictability. When I'm doing my prediction episodes for those pay-per-views that have that, again, the main one being the Royal Rumble, of course, I really have like 10 people in mind who I think could win. Now, I know there's some WWEs and some that might have that down to maybe 4 or 2 superstars for the Royal Rumble. But for me, I'm always, could be this person, could be this, could be good. Because that is what's best for business, having that unknown, having all of the viewers thinking different ways. And I don't mean thinking different ways just because their fans are different superstars. That's in its own right. That's a given. That's given. You have fans of Dean Ambrose, like me. I'm a fan of Baron Corbin as well. So you have, obviously each superstar's fan base is actually going to be rooting for that superstar to win the Rumble, or whatever, or if they're in an Elimination Chamber match or whatever multi-superstar match. But beyond that, you still have a high amount of WWE fans that are, which way could it go? Which way could it go? It could go 100 ways. They could go different directions, like a family tree, different directions, and they could just sprout out from this seed of an idea of having this match, a multi-superstar match, whatever it is. Let's say if they did for the World Women's Championship, just to give an example here, they did go Fatal 4-Way and have Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Sasha Banks. Out of that seed of an idea can sprout branches of a tree of many different ways that they could go for all those talented women in feuds and ideas and plans for them after SummerSlam. And, going from there. But even more so beyond that, to me, having multi-superstars matches, it's just fun to see everybody getting a chance. Yeah, I know people didn't like it with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I enjoyed it. Now, I'm not saying that I just enjoyed it because Baron Corbin won that time, but I enjoyed it overall for what it needs to be. Mojo Rawley was the most recent winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but still, either way. Hi, Uncle Ruckus. Thank you for being here. But either way, I just wanted to share that. They planned to share that, but just wanted to bring that up as we're talking about here for SummerSlam and for SmackDown Live tonight. How things may be shaking up for everything. Now, I already talked about, excuse me, Chris Jericho returning. That start off SmackDown tonight. Then we have Baron Corbin and Shinsuke Nakamura 1-on-1. Shinsuke getting the win. Making sense. Keep getting the upper hand on Baron because in the end, it doesn't really matter. Baron can lose every single match up until he cashes in because in the end, it really doesn't matter because he has that golden ticket. He has the Money in the Bank briefcase. He has that contract for a title match. Whenever he dang well pleases, whatever. So he can lose all along. And that's usually how they book the Money in the Bank winner. And it seems like that's going to be the case. Also, it helps Shinsuke because Shinsuke is going to be having a match against John Cena for the number 1 contendership, winner facing Jinder Mahal at SummerSlam. So you have Shinsuke losing or lose. Even to a great superstar and great talent like Baron Corbin, who I do say, again, for those that might be watching for the first time, my first Steve's Wrestling Ramble podcast of 2017, I gave my bold predictions and kind of my bold predictions were 2017 and in a way where I think things were going to go about a plethora of things, but specifically with Baron Corbin, I made the bold prediction of he's going to be the WWE champion by the end of the calendar year. Now, maybe in the end, it's going to be by the end of the WWE year, meaning from Raw after SmackDown to WrestleMania. I mean, Raw after WrestleMania to the WrestleMania. That's where WWE year is, a season, as I call it. But I actually was talking about calendar year of 2017, January 1st to December 31st. Either on one of those days or obviously in between, Baron Corbin to be WWE champion. I still believe that's going to be the case. And it could even happen as early as SummerSlam. But we'll certainly see if that is the case. Next, I have Flair and Becky Lynch defeating Lana and Tamina. So, match, I do enjoy seeing Shawn and Becky's tag team. We might even get this at SummerSlam as one of the other matches. Having a secondary match in the women's division beyond just the title match, which we already do know what that is. Naomi versus Natalya. A young good match, and seeing the Ravishing Rush and Lana and excuse me, Tamina having a little scratch there after the match, teasing a breakup already, or at least just tension. Tamina a little annoyed there, but either way, I think they're going to be right, and I think there's probably is going to be a tag team match there for SmackDown Live Women division there with those four talented ladies at SummerSlam to be the secondary thing for the SmackDown Live Women's division at SummerSlam beyond the title match itself. Uncle Ruckus chiming in here. You should interview Justin Roberts. All you have to do is read his book and DM him on Instagram. Well, I haven't DM'd him on Instagram. I might actually think about doing that. Thank you. I did reach out to a fellow YouTuber of mine that did interview Mr. Roberts. And we might get in communication with him, but I might actually do that. And welcome to follow me on Instagram as well, StevieK_06. And he said, I want to be a part of the SummerSlam podcast, the Survivor Series podcast, and WrestleMania podcast. Well, as of right now, we do have open slots. Like I said, technically in a Google Hangout, you can have 10 people, 9 guests. Technically, even though I do have my co-host, but you put it in the Google Hangouts. It's 9 guests, 1 host, me being the host, me being the Vince McMahon of this stuff over here. And the lineup that I have with some of my team members, if they're able to join, guests I already have penciled in, and others that I have been sliding into their DMs on Twitter to get. I'm sure we'll find a place for you, so you're more than welcome to be invited. If you're on Twitter, welcome to follow me at W_Podcast, and that's usually where I give the links out to people that are going to be part of my shows at any point, whether it's a review show or otherwise. But anyways, back to SmackDown. SmackDown Live, Jinder Mahal coming out there. He's the best champion, this and that. John Cena coming out there. I know I already kind of talked about this, but we'll see where it goes. We'll see if John Cena will be the Super Cena winning. That was kind of a cool thing that he actually said that on live television. Super Cena just taking that meme away from us. Hey, whatever. But anyways, we talked about that. Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger getting the win over Mike Kanellis and Aiden English. Sami Zayn getting the win over Kanellis. Looks like we'll probably have 2 1-on-1 matches from this at SummerSlam. Sami Zayn, Mike Kanellis, Ty Dillinger, and Aiden English. But again, we'll see. And I still say we're gonna have probably 12. Well, we're gonna have 12 to 16. But if I had to make a firm guess, I would say 14 matches total for SummerSlam. And 2 of them, or maybe 4, but I would say probably 2 of them will be pre-show. I think it's like a 2-hour pre-show in itself, so it's 6 hours. 4 hours show, 4-hour main show, SummerSlam, 2-hour pre-show, just like WrestleMania. Those 2, that's how it works. The big 4, or at least the big 2, even more so. And then we got to the main event. Yeah, and AJ Styles winning the United States Championship, like I said. Hot potato winning over the U.S. title. I don't mind it too much because it is the talent that we have. We have, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, plus the business. Also, we have returning Chris Jericho, who returned tonight. I said at the top of the show, I thought he would on the road to SummerSlam, but I did not think it was to be tonight. But in the end, it was. So the fact that he returned now and not at SummerSlam or SmackDown Live after the event and show. Again, thanks to those that are watching live. Welcome to like the video. But he's going to be in a big feud at SummerSlam, and he should be. So maybe he keeps being part of this feud, however they get to that, and having a triple threat match again, like they technically had here on Free TV, but having it again at SummerSlam. That could take the house on. That could be match of the night at SummerSlam. A card that they have 14 total matches. Again, 2 on the pre-show, rest on the main show. But we'll see. We'll certainly see how things work out. But that's our review here tonight for SmackDown Live. A little shorter than usual because my team members unable to make it tonight. Usually for these reviews, they're sometimes unable to, but they are trying their best to be here for Thursday nights, each and every week on Thursday, 7 p.m. Central or 8 p.m. Central. I go live. Steve's Wrestling Ramble official episodes each and every Thursday night. We'll be talking Raw and SmackDown. Let them give their thoughts on Raw and SmackDown on the show and their voices to be heard. And the news and notes through the day, through the week, and building up. But I'm packed. I'm pumped. I meant to say I'm pumped. I'm ready for my SummerSlam review Prediction episode, because we're gonna have it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be entertaining. I'm gonna have a great bunch of guests, my co-hosts as well, my team there. I'm so pumped for it, and I hope, in a way, not to sound selfish, but still, hope to get a lot of views for it, because I'm gonna work hard to prepare for this, for it, as I do each and every show I do, but still tenfold because of SummerSlam. So hopefully we can get a good amount of people watching live that night. Again, that'll be August 17th, that Thursday before SummerSlam on the 20th of August. So I look forward to it. Look forward to seeing how things go. Jay Thomas here in the chat. Jamie, chiming in. LOL. Really, he's back. I didn't watch any of SmackDown, but he needs to make a decision to stay or go. LOL. Hey, they can have Jericho and The Undertaker return for as long as they want. Go away returns, go away surprise returns, whatever, for however long Chris Jericho and The Undertaker want to, until officially retiring. And I wouldn't be upset, annoyed, or whatever by it in the case, because those two are the best. And the last of what was the greatest era in WWE being the Attitude Era. So I like to hold on to that as long as I can, right? I'm sure most around my age would feel the same way. Now, those that are younger would be like, they need to go and it's time for the new era. And they would be saying, hashtag get them off of my TV. But, like I said, I respect that, but I disagree in that assessment. But anyway, welcome to let me know what you thought of SmackDown Live in the comment section below after this video is posted. Welcome to like the video, share it with friends and family, and others that that are WWE fans. Enjoy your evening. I will be back better than ever, as I always do, on Thursday, myself as well, Thursday, for Steve Wrestling Ramble. I might be back tomorrow with a video about That's So Raven spinoff, Raven's Home. But I'll see if I'll be doing that tomorrow. But either way, you'll see me when you see me. And as always, take care.